What's going on, everyone? Welcome to another video. This is a very interesting car that I'm driving right now. So this is obviously brand new to the game, and it's, I'll tell you the exact name, the Sierra Cars number 23 Yokohama Alpha. As you can see, I haven't actually touched this car at all yet. I literally just took it out right now. It's already S2986. Now, a lot of you guys, well, not a lot, I'm not going to say a lot, a few of you guys have told me that this is an absolute monster to drive, and by the looks of things, it is an absolute monster to look at, first of all. But that I should give it a shot, because power to weight ratio is insane on it, and it should also be really, really good wherever you take it, grip-wise. So, here we go. 600 horsepower, and the car weighs 522 kilos. Mid-engine, rear-wheel drive, lots of downforce. Actually, I want to see exactly how much downforce it is on it. Can I actually change that to something else? I don't see it. Handling is at 9.2 right now. I'm not entirely sure if there is a way I can see the actual amount of downforce unless I bring it over into tuning garage or whatever it is, the upgrade garage, when I change some of the stuff. I think I can probably see. Anyway, it doesn't really matter. Regardless, this is pretty much what it is here, the Sierra Alpha. Very low top speed, but it takes corners without slowing down pretty much. I am on the Hot Wheels expansion, so I kind of feel like I should really be going back on the main map and trying something with this. Again, it's S2. I feel like this could be really, really fun if I take it out on the Golden Tollgate and then try it there. It's been a little while since I've tried it there, or tried any car there. Obviously because of the new Hot Wheels expansion, I've been playing on this the entire time. I mean, it's cool. I feel like steering could be a little bit better on it. Maybe I can mess with my downforce, especially since this is... Yeah, I think I could probably just bring this all the way to cornering. And it should be so much more extreme. Like, my lateral G's went up by a lot there. My top speed didn't change, though. Weirdly enough. Yeah, my top speed stayed the same. Again, the gear ratios are pretty mad on this thing, so... Okay, never mind. It's... I don't know if it's because I'm on a bank right now, but going flat out around that corner was pretty easy. Right, I want to bring it over onto the Golden Tollgate and then give this a shot. I just want to see what this thing's actually like there. Oh, do I really have to travel to the main map before I do it? I think I do. Alright, one sec. Let me travel back to Mexico. I'm actually kind of excited. I think I'll go ahead and I'll upgrade everything on this car as well afterwards, if I can actually change some stuff on this car. So I'll end up doing that after I'm finished here. So let's select this, solo, and yeah, let's try with this thing. So again, 9.2 handling in S2. Again, completely stock or standard, whatever. It's not really stock. I mean, it's a very heavily modified piece of machinery. Anyway, let's try this out. Let's see what sort of time I can put down on this thing. I think sub 4 minutes is definitely the aim here. I don't know what's the fastest S2 car that I've driven here. I can't remember. The fact that I'm sitting in the middle as well is kind of cool here. And it should definitely make this thing... Whoa, 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 whoa. That's a lot of power. That's a lot of power, just pushing out those back wheels. I didn't expect that to happen. Right, wait, let me try that again. I just decided to floor it because I thought I'd be safe, you know, driving in a straight line. But then my my wheels lifted off the ground a little bit. So okay. Oh, braking is so good on it. Jesus. I may crash. I may crash a couple times on this because I haven't driven on it in a while. Ooh, that's really good. That is really, really good. Oh my god. That's a little tap off the wall there, but it's fine. Oh my... The brakes are so impressive on it as well. Wow. Oh my god. What a machine. Holy shit. Oh my god. Oh, I should have slowed down there. That's my fault. Again, like I said, I haven't driven on here in a little bit, so I may mess up a little bit on some of these corners, but wow. Especially, you know, like the first time actually driving this thing properly, because the other time obviously was on the Hot Wheels expansion, so this is the first time I've been driving this thing. Oh my god. Oh, I crashed into the pixel on the wall. I hate when that happens. Oh my god, man. And it's like the faster you go, the more grip you have. It's literally like the Sesto Elemento. That's what it reminds me of. It doesn't turn in as sharply as the Sesto Elemento, but it has really, really good grip around corners. Like, really, really good grip. Like, the Sesto Elemento just feels, like, really snappy and twitchy when you're driving it. This thing doesn't. It feels really good. Oh my god. Oh my god, it's so small I can just keep my speed up to that gap. Okay, careful here. I always play cockpit view on this because the view is so much better in my opinion. Like, I feel like I see everything in front of me a little bit better. Because the other way is just a load of trees everywhere, and I don't know, I just feel faster driving like this than I do playing with the chase camera, even though I play a lot with the chase camera anyway. I just feel like this is a little nicer. I'm just sort of practicing with this thing now. I know I crashed, and I know I messed up. Oh, so I'm gonna do another run here with this thing in a sec. Wow. What a car. Oh my god. I pulled a 417 after I crashed. And slowing down for corners that I didn't need to slow down to. Well, I want to see what sort of time that is compared to some of the other stuff that I've had. Well, give me one sec. Okay, so the fastest time that I've gotten so far with any S2 car was 4:08 with the previous Mercedes-AMG One that one of you guys has sent me. Now, the fastest time that I've gotten overall is the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, which is X-Class. Okay? That is really, really impressive for a car like this. Really, really impressive. Especially for my first time driving it. Really, really good car. What can I change on it? Let me have a look. Let me have a look. Again, this isn't like fully maxed out into S2 either, because there's still some room to go. Plus I could drive much better. 100%, because there's some other things that I need to be able to do on that track that I haven't done the last time. So like slowing down where I didn't need to slow down, stuff like that. I can even all-wheel drive swap this thing. Apparently my handling goes up as well if I do this. But my weight also goes up, which I don't know if I kind of want that. I really like the mid-engine rear-wheel drive setup that this thing has. I don't know, should I make it all-wheel drive? Again, I don't think it needs it. I really do not think it needs it at all. Obviously we have the tire combo, which is just fully slick tires already, so I don't really need to change that at all. I could give it some wider tires. I don't know how much this will help me out with grip. Probably should help quite a bit. Acceleration is definitely going to go up by quite a bit if I do that. I am probably going to not change anything here. I mean, if I do, it'll probably be race transmission, right? I think the diff is fine the way it's set up on this mid-engine rear-wheel drive. I think that's perfectly fine. I can make it, I can give it drift suspension. Let me turn this thing into a drift car if I really wanted to. Oh my god, we can make it even faster. I can bring this thing up into X-Class. Wow. For whatever reason, the handling goes down though every time I do this. I think it does it just add weight? Is that why? But we could get this thing to be really, really fast. But again, I just don't feel like it's worth it. Adding all that weight. The grip is fine. The grip I fully agree with. Like change that to have more grip. You know? Okay, we'll leave it like that. We'll leave it like that. I just literally gave it a little bit more grip. My lateral G's went up by a little bit as well. That's it. But I don't want to ruin this car. I don't want to ruin it by giving it too much power. I don't want to ruin it by changing it to all-wheel drive, stuff like that. Even the gear ratios are fine. I'm going to stretch 6th gear out a little bit. This will bring my top speed up slightly. I know it's not going to be much faster. This is pretty much what the setup is like on this thing. Everything's soft and as low as possible. My aero's changed to that. I'm going to leave it alone. I don't want to change anything on it. Except for that final drive, which I changed there. I don't really want to touch this at all. I think it does a really, really good job. I think the gear ratios are set up so nicely on this car that I can accelerate out of corners full throttle and not get any wheel spin. Like it's just so good to drive like that. Anyway, let's give it another go and try to drive better and see if I could somehow manage to squeeze out 10 seconds out of my time. Because if I squeeze out those 10 seconds out of my time, I might put this the second on this leaderboard here that I have. Which will be down in the description box below, by the way, for you guys that are wondering. So you guys can see that. Alright, let's go. You absolute beast. The brakes really, really impressed me on this car. Like, really, really impressed me. It's so good. Jesus Christ. Oh my god. Everything's coming at you so fast with this guy. you have to be prepared. Oh, the taps off the wall killed it. I think the taps off the wall killed this run. Wow. Wow. Oh my god. A 403. Wow. What an absolute monster of a car. This is the fastest S2 car that I've had going around this track. The car that you guys sent me the last time, the Mercedes-AMG One, got a 408. Again, you can see all the times down below. This time, without any tune or anything on this car, I literally just sort of changed my final drive a little bit and I gave it some wider tires. That's pretty much it. And it's still not at the top of S2, which I don't know how much more I can do to get it to the top of S2. But it's an absolute beast of a car. It's one of the fastest S2 cars you can get in this game, in my opinion. I don't know what is there. Unless you get the Sesto Elemento and detune it. Again, even the Sesto Elemento got a 355, and that's X-Class, fully maxed out everything, right? Maxed out every stat. Is the Lamborghini Sesto Elemento, obviously the most OP car in the game. I don't know if there could be any faster S2 cars compared to this. Let's try maybe a Rivals event. Let's try to see if I can do that in an S2 car. I could probably do this one. Right, we'll try to do the first one. And if I go into S2 here, see what people have done. The only thing is with this car now is that its top speed is going to be fairly low. So the Neo is what I ended up using, obviously. Not really that great of a car, but I tested it out and all that, and that was fine. But as you can see, most of the top cars... let me go over to that. Most of the top cars, the Koenigsegg CCGT, the Mosler as well being up there, but the Koenigsegg CCGT is the one that's really, really high up. Again, very, very good, super meta car, and I want to see what this thing is like compared to it. So I picked that one to try and see if I can beat that guy who's practically just slightly off top 1000. So if I do a little bit better than him, and I'll be in top 1000, but I don't know if I'll be able to or not. Again, tune on this car is pretty much non-existent. It's just whatever the standard setup is on it. Yeah, I think gear ratios are going to be the biggest struggle for me here, so I might just extend my gears just slightly, because I think I'm going to end up... Yeah, I think I'm going to end up needing them, to be honest with you. So let's just do that. Again, it's just a little bit, so it's not much. I'm going to reverse back, just so I can have as much speed as I possibly can, because I'm going to try to sort of imitate a rolling lap. I'm going to try to do, obviously, 1 or 2 laps just to get used to the track and the car on this track, but other than that, I'm going to absolutely hoon it around this track. Again, just keep it really high in the revs and I should be fine. The CCGT is, like I said, super meta, very OP car. Okay, I slowed down too much there, and I gave it too much power on the exit. I feel like that was okay. Could have gone a little faster, I think. Do I need to even slow down for this at all? Or can I just go in? No, don't have to slow down at all. Oh my god. Going flat out through that corner is so funny to me. Again, the Koenigsegg is just faster. That's the only thing this is lacking right now, and that is top speed. Yeah, top speed is lacking on this thing. I'm trying to also take the corner as smooth as I possibly can, so I don't end up spinning. It's kind of hard. It is quite hard to take a corner like that. Yeah, like I said, the only thing lacking with this car right now is its top speed. But like super tight corners, anything like that, it's unbelievably good. That's why it's so good on the Kata Este drift zone, whatever, the mountain pass, the Touge one. That's why it's so good there, because it's super tight corners everywhere. And yeah, there's not much I can do here. Koenigsegg is so meta though, like it's It's literally what you should be using if you're playing S2. Like, that is the car to use for any sort of racing. Yeah, it's faster than this. It's faster than this. I think it's because of its power. It has a lot more power. Obviously, it's a lot heavier than this car as well, but it has a lot more power, and its tires just grip up so well. You know? Has very, very good ability on all these corners, especially on this track. Does a really, really good job. This is going to be the best time that I've done so far. If I don't end up smashing into something. Probably, I'm not going to. This thing's too easy to drive. It's like it's on rails. It definitely reminds me of the Sesto. Yeah, it's 38.1. Definitely reminds me of the Sesto. It's super, super similar. But obviously the Sesto has a lot more power and a lot more grip as well. But like, as you saw on a tighter track, how good this car actually is. So again, longer tracks like this, the track that I've just done there, the CCGT with all of its horsepower and stuff like that, is definitely going to be better. Because you get to pick up a lot more speed over the distances where, even though I'm fast in corners here, and so is the CCGT, and we're probably similar speed around corners, once we come out of the corners, that thing just pulls away, you know? And like, I can do the same thing, I can give this thing a lot more power, but I just don't see it doing well. I feel like it'll end up slipping. Because even right now, I'm on just on the edge of those rear tires, just giving up and sliding from underneath me. But, yeah, it's just if I add a lot more power, it's also going to go up into X-Class, and yeah, it's just not going to be the same. Now, just for the sake of doing it, I am going to go and bring this thing up into X-Class just to see how it can handle X-Class type stuff. I'm going to change my transmission to a... Actually, I don't really need to. I kind of like the way it is now. Apparently, the 4-speed one is better for handling. I don't know why. I really don't know why. It's better for handling, but I'm going to leave that alone. I'm not going to touch that because that's fine. Carbon that. That I can still already adjust, so I'm not going to change that. Springs and dampers again. Can adjust those regardless. And I'm just going to give it power. Just going to give it power. It is now, like I said, all-wheel drive. I feel like it needs it if I'm giving it all of this power. Bringing it to 1,000 horsepower, and it still weighs only 565 kilos. So it's going to be much, much faster. But again, the wheel width, just the wheel sizes themselves, I don't think that this can actually keep that power going to the ground. That is, I think, going to be a major issue with this car. I'm going to have to lengthen my gears, I think. Because I don't think that this thing standard is going to be able to do anything like that. I'm going to make it more rear bias as well, so I'll adjust stuff. I mean, it's quicker. It's still not very fast because I think the aero is holding it back, but it's definitely quicker now as an X-Class car. Yeah, those wheels are starting to go. The grip is there to a certain point, but then you see it start to understeer. Yeah, there you go. Even braking kind of harshly with it. Again, the setup of the diff is done properly as well, but it's just the tires giving up. It literally is just tires saying, no, it's too much for us. Too much speed trying to take these corners out. And then, obviously the balance of this car is completely different now, especially since I've added weight to the front end. You know, so that's why it starts to understeer quite a bit if I make it all-wheel drive. There's another car that I've driven like this. Someone has sent me, I don't know if you guys remember, it was a Lotus 11. So that thing again, mid-engine, rear-wheel drive. Really, really good car to handle with, but then, you know, the person has made it into an all-wheel drive and just ruined it. You know, I just don't think it's good. And it's the same deal with this car. Like, obviously, it's significantly faster than what it was like before, but the whole setup of this car is completely ruined. You know, making it all-wheel drive. All the extra weight to the front is just, it ruins this car. Anyway, that's gonna be it. Thank you guys very much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video and the Sierra cars. It's weird calling it a Sierra because I just keep thinking of the Ford Sierra. But yeah, this little Alpha, I think is what it's called. Yeah, it is the Yokohama Alpha. Super, super cool car. Try get it yourselves, give it a shot, let me know what you think. But that's pretty much it from me. Also, thank you to all the new subscribers that I've seen on the channel, especially from the live stream, and since I've started uploading some of the new Hot Wheels expansion, I've seen a little bit of growth in subscriber counts, so that's cool. That's very cool. Thank you guys for subscribing and supporting the channel. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'll talk to you guys in the next video. Goodbye, everyone.